inside is, of course, your award-winning Purity Made Simple cleanser, 8-time award-winning here on Beauty IQ for your favorite cleanser. NPD, which is a nationally ranked group, says this is the #1 cleanser in prestige beauty. You are getting 8 ounces of that. That's followed by 8 ounces of the micro delivery wash. And then here's where it gets really exciting. Harper's Bazaar raved about this new skin tint from Philosophy, and it's a renewed hope in a jar. So if you love that moisturizer collection, but maybe you're thinking, I wish I could have it with a little more coverage, excellent time to try it tonight. You're also getting the brush. The price that you see on your screen is while supplies last, and that's while supplies last. Ordinarily, this value would be closer to $136, but you can get it just in time to be festive for the holiday season. Of course, with great easy pay associated with that, all you need to do is choose your shade. This is going to kick off our first tutorial tonight. Miraculously festive and miraculously festive and flawless. I thought I botched that, but then I was like, nope, that's exactly what it says, Caroline Walker.
You've got it, Miss Courtney Kaysen.
You got it. Hey, girl, what's going on?
I am so inspired by you and Stephanie tonight. I'm ready to kick it off with a little more. We're going to continue with some hopes, some miracles. I don't even know what to say. That girl rocked my world.
Well, let me ask you this. As really a brand educator and director of education for Philosophy, Stephanie and I were talking about the one beauty product that just makes you feel good, that gives you your confidence back even on the worst day. What is it for you?
Well, actually, it's the Purity Made Simple, which is in the kit that we are about to go through in just a minute. It's the #1 selling prestige cleanser in the country. This has changed my skin. It's changed my ability to be able to take my best care of my skin, because it's literally 1 minute. You've cleansed, you've toned, you've taken off all your eye makeup, face makeup, deep cleansed your pores, and it always makes me feel like I just left the spa. And the Philosophy on the front, and this goes with everything we're going to talk about tonight, there are philosophies on the front of the packaging at Philosophy that are going to inspire you from the inside out, because as Stephanie taught us tonight, that is where true beauty truly lies, is from within.
And you know, here's the other thing that I find kind of crazy about this cleanser being the #1 bestseller. My gosh. My gosh. All right, so more on that in just a moment.
Yes.
Skin tint. The article behind Harper's Bazaar on this was absolutely fabulous. And, you know, truth be known, I'm sure there were so many Philosophy beauties out there that took your favorite moisturizer and then just mixed their foundation in there.
Oh, we had a ton of that going on. And what we created here to help those ladies out and to help out those of you who are busy and you need a multitasker, this is your hydration, this is your makeup, it's your primer, it's your antioxidants, it's your SPF. I know we also have the shades ready to go. I want to show you, in case you're out there trying to pick yours at home, there's only 5 shades to choose from because these are all so forgiving. Let me explain. Sand, that is if you are the lightest of the light or the fairest of the fair. Beige, that's what I have on tonight. Courtney, is that your shade as well, the beige?
That is my shade, and I just want to call out from when we had Mind Tan here and I was self-tanner bathing every single day. That was still my shade, so they're very forgiving.
They are. Multiple shade tones will be able to wear the same color. And so then the next one is the tan. Tan is if you have a little bit more olive tone to your skin. And then the honey is that rich honey with just a drop of cocoa. And then cocoa, that is the deepest shade that we make, that beautiful glowing cocoa shade. So now I said, like, there's only 5 shades. So if you're thinking about doing this kit as a gift, this is one of the only kits you can really gift a foundation and know you're going to be okay. So when you look at that shade chart, whoever you're gifting, whatever person that they look the most like, that's what you'll want to get for them. But again, let me just tell you why this is so special. We actually did a blindfolded test on the streets of New York. We handed people the skin tint and they're blindfolded, and we asked them, is this a moisturizer or do you think this is a makeup? They thought it was a moisturizer because we are giving you a water break technology that bursts into the skin to give you, again, your hydration, your primer, your antioxidants, healthy extracts for the skin, and then it's your makeup. And I'm going to show you now, we have Christine ready to go, our beautiful friend. She's going to show us tonight how easy this is to apply. She's going to start by taking the brush that is exclusive here to Beauty IQ and QVC. Woo woo! And I love this brush. It has that great little tip on the end so you don't have to put your fingers in your jar, and then you just directly apply it onto the skin. Now, Christine's going to show us how you do one simple application that's going to give you the very lightest coverage, because maybe you are just running out to drop your kids at the bus stop, maybe you're headed to the grocery, maybe you're just headed to run some errands, or maybe you just want a very sheer coverage for work for the day. You have that option. And you're going to see how Christine is just buffing this right into the skin all over, and it just gives her a radiant glow from within. She looks like Christine. She just looks a little more polished, a little more finished. And look at her before, and now look at the after with one simple application.
Now, you and I broke this down the other night in terms of the amount of applications you have for date night, the grocery store, you know, the 9 to 5. So if we could just revisit what one application is.
Let's do it. So for me, the one application is truly, if I am in my yoga pants and I am just headed to the grocery, my sister always tells me I'm going to meet my future husband at the grocery. I'm like, honey, you don't know what I look like when I go to the grocery, but it's not pretty. So I try to put maybe one little layer of this on, so maybe I'll meet my future husband reaching for avocados. We'll see. But either way, maybe you're headed to the grocery. Maybe, like I said, you're dropping the kids off at the bus stop. Something small that you're doing where you don't want to have a lot of coverage. That's when you do one layer of this. Now, if you're going into the second layer, which now we're going to watch Christine do, this is for maybe you're headed into work. Maybe you are going out on that date for the night and you want to look a little more polished. You want to look like the best version of yourself, but you don't want to wear something that is suffocating. I will tell you, I hear time and time again from, you know, my brother, from different men in my life. My dad used to say it as well. Men don't tend to like a heavy look of makeup on a woman's complexion. And this does not look heavy. It looks so natural. It just looks like Christine, only perfected. So you're seeing as she has applied the second application, how easy, how fast that was. She has just drenched and bathed her skin in hydration, in antioxidants, in skin-loving ingredients. Plus it's her primer, plus it's her makeup. And now we'll look at that before shot again and show you how she went from, I mean, come on, Christine's gorgeous anyways, but now just look at her. She is her best version of herself.
Well, and she's the best version that her friends and family say, gosh, she's so lucky she doesn't have to wear makeup.
Yes.
That's the kind of conversation I feel like that you create. That's the heritage behind philosophy on makeup optional skin. But, you know, when you want a little coverage and you want a little confidence.
And she's doing it in a way that her dermatologist is going to love. They're going to smile when they know that you're using the Hope Tints because they're so good for you. Now, we have a progressional chart that we're going to show you in another shade selection as well, where we can show you the before, after one application, and then after one more.
Awesome.
And so I'm going to go ahead and just keep going because they've got it coming up. But basically what we're talking about here, as you look at this chart in just a moment, I want you to think she is bathed in hydration. She's bathed in antioxidants, protection, SPF. But look at her in the before. That is just, you know, she's just rolled out of bed in the morning. And now after one application, I think she looks flawless. She looks beautiful, but it looks like her. The second application, you can see she's just a little more polished, a little more finished. Now, the beautiful thing as well about this kit is now we have in here our Purity Made Simple.
Which Andrew on Facebook raving about.
Andrew, thank you.
Yeah, Andrew's cute too.
Oh, well, Purity Made Simple, let me tell you why this is the #1, ranked again, the #1 prestige cleanser in the United States. It's because Purity Made Simple removes your eye makeup. Even that stubborn, waterproof eye makeup dissolves right away. It gets in there and deep cleanses your pores, but it also, in addition to cleaning off all the makeup on your face, leaves you feeling so hydrated. I always feel like I've just stepped out of the spa with Purity Made Simple. So at the end of the night, when it's late at night and you don't feel like doing a million different steps in the bathroom, all you have to do is one little pump or one little squeeze of Purity Made Simple, and this is going to remove the day. And I believe we have, actually I'm just going to show you the consistency on my hand really quickly so that you can see how creamy and how beautiful this is. This is just going to leave your skin feeling so hydrated and so soft. Now the next thing we have in the kit as well, we have our micro delivery exfoliating wash. For those of you out there who have ever used the micro delivery exfoliating wash, we have now updated this technology to include vitamin C. So what you're going to see here, this is so important for all of you out there because this actually has fine micronized grains that are natural polishers that are going to go into the skin and they're going to buffer and polish away all the dead, dull, dry skin. But like I said, we added in here loads of vitamin C, so you are getting that antioxidant protection and coverage. And I just want to show you really quickly, we also made the formula this amazing gel consistency, so it's a suspended gel technology, so that the beads last with you the whole bottle, and that vitamin C, it's all evenly distributed. So now what we're going to show you, we have Christine standing by. We're going to show you with the treatment that's in here how to use your Purity Made Simple just to melt the day away.
Caroline, what always impresses me so much about Purity is the fact that after all of these years, it's still relevant as the day that it came out and wowed everybody. To still be the #1 best-selling prestige cleanser. I mean, you think about all of the prestige cleansers in the world, and this is the one time and time again that women of all ages, you know, women of all walks of life still come back to. I mean, you see Christine so gently melting the day away. Her skin's not irritated. Her skin doesn't look lackluster and what the cleanser's taken away. If you didn't know anything, and especially seeing Christine, you would never in a million years say she just cleansed her skin.
And her eyes are open while she was cleansing.
Yeah.
It does not burn your eyes. It's gentle. And one last thing, it literally just won again the QVC Customer Choice Award for Best Cleanser, and it has won 10 years in a row Allure Magazine Reader's Choice Award.
Can you guys still win Allure Reader's Choice?
Well, this
being
last
in the
year was
Hall of
officially,
Fame?
they're putting us in the Hall of Fame now because we win it year after year. But on the QVC Customer Choice Award, I want to say thank you to all of you out there for voting this again. It's the #1 staple in more homes across the country than any other cleanser out there.
Well, and I'll say this, the micro delivery wash that you're getting this time of year, I take this full body. Your skin gets so dry with turning on the heat this time of year. So please feel free to indulge in this. You get 8 ounces of both award-winning formulations. You'll get your skin tint in your choice of sand, beige, tan, honey, and cocoa. If you're unsure about your shade, visit beautyiq.com. You get this cute little makeup bag. And again, because if you're buying this as a gift and you're thinking about the incredible value of not being $136, but $64, and you don't know some of these shades, we have free exchanges even in your shade choices until January 31st, which is just awesome. There's not another store that does that, so that's why for color cosmetics, for gifts, definitely make us your #1 stop for the world of beauty. So as we continue on with our miraculously festive and flawless tutorial, we actually have an update for you already on something that's not even here, which we love. So philosophy in terms of makeup optional skin, when you think about what optional is, that includes the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, and even around the most sensitive area, your eyes. You want to be able to embrace yourself naturally and get results that kind of turn back the hands of time. Well, Philosophy just debuted this Ultimate Miracle Worker Fix Eye Power Treatment. It is the most intensive treatment that they offer for the eyes. We originally started with an earlier ship date because it's an advanced order. This will now ship out to you December 15th. It's a it's an advanced order price of $56.20. You'll get this advanced order first before anybody else, which is awesome. 12-day turnaround, which is incredible. And you guys right now have my favorite wording on claims for how you see your under eye out of any brand that I've presented, and I cannot wait for you to say them, Caroline.
Well, you know what, at Philosophy, we are for the real woman and the real man, and so we speak in real girl language. So let me get to the grand finale really quickly. What Courtney's talking about, in our studies with the Ultimate Miracle Worker Eye Fix, you are 12 days to the ultimate fix for your eyes because 100%. Everyone in the clinical said that in just 12 days, the skin around their eye area looked less crinkled. And that's the word we all love because honestly, when I look in the mirror, that's what I'm looking at. I see crinkles. And this has literally helped to iron my skin flat. And let me share with you one more.